Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. I have my crystal ball off to the side, so I'll be scrying throughout this message. If you're new to my channel, my readings are a little different, and if you're turning, welcome back. You know how we do. If it doesn't resonate with you, if you're forcing the story to fit, arguing with it in any way, just leave it behind for the people who it's meant for. If you are having a hard time manifesting something that you truly desire inside of your life, there is a manifestation spell and subliminal that has been posted up on the channel Ritual. So that link will be in the description box below as well. There is also a morning meditation. It's more like an affirmation video that is really designed to change your mindset as you start your day so that you can have a different day than the type of day you're used to. So if you're interested in incorporating something like that into your morning routine, that link is also in the description box. So let's go ahead and let's begin. Taking a step aside. And allowing Spirit to pass through me. Opening up to receive information. Okay, I just saw the Page of Swords in my head. So someone here, you're going to receive a communication that seems to be, I don't want to say important because it's necessarily positive. I don't feel that for everyone this communication is something that you necessarily want, but it's a significant communication. I'm seeing smoke and mirrors as I'm saying that. And so for some of you, while this is a communication that you want, others of you, if this is a communication that you're kind of like about receiving, just know that not everything's being said and whoever's messaging you is not speaking clearly. Okay. I'm seeing a window. There is a window of opportunity coming forward towards somebody, and I'm being told to take this in the reverse. That window of opportunity requires you to get out of your head, right? There's some sort of comfort zone or sort of way of thinking that we've been keeping ourselves trapped inside of, and this window of opportunity is going to require us to remove ourselves from that. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit this opportunity. Okay, I do feel that right now this collective is inside of this energy. It's that Queen of Wands energy. And so there's a lot of, oh, that's why I must have posted that subliminal spell. There's a lot of magnetization taking place at this time. For many of you, it's because you've recently released something and now you're focusing deeply on yourself. Whenever we do that, we start to magnetize ourselves, right? Whenever we clear out the energy inside of our life and we start really focusing on the self-care, self-love, self-healing, this is what magnetizes us. And because of this, I do think that many of you are having multiple opportunities come up. In these multiple opportunities, remember that just because they're good doesn't mean you have to accept them. We're not going for good, all right? Sweethearts, we're going for great. Okay, remember that. Put that someplace. You're not going for good. You're going for great. Yeah, whatever this is, Tower. And I do feel that for some of you, this is an unexpected relationship. For some of you, this is an unexpected job opportunity. The Hierophant really represents higher learning. So it's something that brings with it a lesson. Now, the lesson doesn't always mean that it's something negative, right? It could be something that is quite beautiful and profound and transformative. I'm being very drawn to the canopic jars. I feel that for somebody here, there's parts of ourselves that we feel like we lost along the way. And whatever it is that is coming in for us, I heard like a bat out of hell, it's trying to bring things back to us. I want to give a little bit of a word of warning there. For some of you, there's something from the past that's trying to re-emerge, and it's bringing with it smoke and mirrors. The reason why it's important for you is because the energy exchange is basically you getting your energy back in some way. It doesn't mean you have to accept it. Remember, you're not going for good or things that feel good. You're going for things that feel great, right? You're going for the amazing. Okay, I'm being told to take this here. Okay. Some of you, you are receiving in a way that you have never received before. And the Five of Pumpkins speaks to me about areas of our life where we may have experienced a lot of lack, right? There are foundations that are being worked on right now by this collective that are basically going to eradicate that energy of lack from your life. One of the things that's being healed is that lack. This is why the Tower to the Hierophant can be soul level healing. It can be very deep emotional healing. It can be physical life healing. There's something here that is being healed and given back, and it's filling those void spaces within ourself where maybe we didn't realize that we were trying to fill those spaces. I do feel that one of the things that has occurred for this collective because of this energy is an inability to focus on the things that they want to do on so for a good example of this would be if maybe you used to read a lot, but now you're finding that you're not able to focus on reading anymore. Your mind won't quiet. Or if you used to meditate a lot, but now you're finding that you can't still your mind for meditation. There's some sort of life situation, event, circumstance, something coming in, an opportunity for some of you that is going to lead the way towards a healing event that is going to make those things kind of settle. I'm feeling very strongly, and these are messages that have been coming out rather recently, that there's something within the nervous system that's trying to settle, or something deeply psychological that's trying to work itself out. You may be noticing here this past week that there's a lot of roller coaster emotions taking place, or that you're processing some very deep grief, deep rejection, deep abandonment, deep loss. This is because parts of you are starting to come back online. There's things that have been tucked and stored away in the hidden parts of self that are starting to reemerge, and they're trying to release. I don't know who I'm connecting to, but man, their language. The king has to be naked before he can put on new clothes. So there's a vulnerable spaces, these cracked open spaces that are being revealed, and some of you may be associating that with this recent. It feels like an ending over here that we're releasing ourselves from the energy of overthinking, and it may not be an ending. It may have been a transition, right? It might have been a transition that we've recently come through, but this vulnerable space that somebody's finding themselves in, it's because you're about to get a new identity, right? It's how we step into a new identity. Here with the Knight of Ghosts, this is the Knight of Cups. There is some sort of invitation, some sort of offer. Tell me more about this invitation. Ooh, and then we get the Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups. Oh, very interesting. Okay, there's two storylines that are coming out. Okay. Oof. Okay, so the first storyline is that some of you may receive an invitation from a younger person. This younger person is connected to their emotions. There's somebody who may even be emotionally going through something, and this invitation is going to be an experience where you're going to receive some sort of inspiration or new beginning. Okay, so this may be an invitation or opportunity that you might want to think about. Yes, we have Five of Cups on the bottom. This inspiration is going to take you out of this energy. This energy is one of being left behind, abandoned, shame, guilt are also wrapped up in this energy. There's some sort of inspiration that we're going to receive regarding this energy and how to clear this out for ourselves. I want to say this too, that this individual and you, whoever offers this invitation, you may have at one point felt abandoned or rejected by them. I'm going to say that, right? I don't feel this is someone from the past that's coming back in like, hey, here I am, all of a sudden I want to invite you someplace. It could be for some of you. I feel more that this is someone who's already inside of your life, but the way that you're going to recognize who this is at one point inside your life, you felt a little pushed away by this person. Okay. Here with the Knight of Cups, the second storyline that's coming up is that there's something here about the inner child really offering this space and this moment to clear out certain things. This is why this roller coaster is happening. There's something here that's trying to process. It's very, 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 very old. Some of you, it's on a soul level, and it's time. It's just time. You may be finding that because it's time, you're taking initiative towards certain actions and certain paths that you never would have taken initiative for before. Maybe you had the inspiration to do it many years ago and you keep thinking you should do it, but you haven't done it. But whoever this message is for, if you have recently taken some sort of course of action that you hadn't taken before, especially in terms of a collaboration, I want to say, the reason why that's happening is because you're ready. You're ready to heal this now, whatever this is. And you may not even be able to put your finger on it entirely. Okay. We have to fill in this blank to keep this clean. Here we go. Eight of Pentacles. So there is hard work coming up. And I don't think that this is just in one area of a person's life. If you look at this, is he an onion man or is he a turnip man? I don't know. I do feel that turnip might be a significant symbol for somebody. A turnip for some reason. Oh man, can we stop? Okay. Oh, sometimes the way it comes through is hilarious. Someone here, like, you got a funny team. All right. So with the turning of the turnip, oh, just stop. Let me get through this reading. Just stop. All right. With the Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is about work, right? And I don't feel that it's like begrudging work. This turnip's pretty damn happy. He's a happy turnip here, turning the turnips. And this cat's just peeking around like, hey man, what you doing? You might find that people are kind of curious. What moves are you making? What things are you doing? You're doing something different. And because you're doing something different, the people around you, if you do have people around you, they're rather curious at this time. I feel that you don't really want to let them in, or there's some reason why you can't necessarily let them in on what you're doing. It's like we're protecting the work. Ooh, I like that. I like that. We're protecting the work. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. This is something that is new or something that is regenerating in some way. It's like restarting. There's a fresh start, blank slates. Game over. Do you want to play again? Right? There is something here that we're also going to learn. We're facing something in doing this. Whatever this new start is, whatever this work is, we're facing something. Something's being illuminated to us. It's almost like looking into our own reflection and seeing something that maybe we didn't see before. Strength card. Yes. And what are we having strength for here? The Page of Wands. This is going to require strength on someone's part, possibly because whatever it is that we're engaging in is going to have to grow over time. It may be something that was a long time in coming. But here with the Strength card, it does look like we're going to have to exhibit some sort of personal strength to stay the course here with the Page of Imps. This is the Page of Wands. Again, it's not because it's necessarily hard. I see that this turnip is gleeful in this work, but it feels a little bit like it's just because we know that it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to reap the reward of whatever this thing is. Someone here, it's really giving me the feeling of I've stepped up into a new version of my authenticity. I'm learning to be more of myself. And in this learning of being more of myself, what you're finding is you're finding all this energy that's circling around this Five of Pentacles, this void state, or this lack energy. It's like we're working around it, and here with the Tower, the energy's filling it, right? So there's a space within ourselves that we haven't had access to for some time. Maybe we haven't known how to heal it. Maybe we haven't known how to fill it. But that's happening. Whatever we're doing right now in the periphery of that space, it's all hyper focused on that space, on targeting that space, whether this is a lack of finances, a lack of love, maybe this is deep childhood wounds regarding lack and loss and grief and sadness, all of the rejection and abandonment. It just kind of, the list goes on. it's like this is the moment in time, and you may even feel that you're in a transition because of this, where it's almost like things are being put on hold in some regard. Something is being put on hold here, so that we can do the work, whether it is a new job, working on finances, maybe working on our connections, maybe you are with the Hierophant going to a therapist, maybe here you're collaborating with other individuals. It's all aimed at this one thing. It's almost like I got you now and I'm ready. Right? So whoever this message is for, I love this. I love this because you're really getting to the root of something here. And once you get to the root of this, it feels like there's a huge turning of the page, right? No, it's more like we write the end and we start a new book. That's how it feels. It feels pretty big. I'm not going to lie. This feels pretty big. And here we have the crone. There may be some for me, the crone is a very deep, dark, feminine energy. And so really getting deep into the shadowy corners of the anima, right? Understanding what made these things just so, what things inside of our personality keep them locked in, what stars we were born by really programmed this into us, understanding like archetypal energies that are taking place deep within the soul. Some of you are very much on that path. And this crow is very important. This raven is really important. Why, please? Okay, this is very specific. Somebody here, you have opened up your imagination and your mental space so that whenever you hear crows and ravens speaking, you allow that to translate inside your mind. And this has been giving you messages that have led you on this. That's very specific for somebody. And so if that is for you, that's just kind of like a little pop-in saying, hey, we see you, you're doing the right thing here. That's not what everyone's supposed to do. It's a very specific message for somebody who can identify themselves as, oh yeah, that's what I've been doing. Okay, let's see what is coming. Okay. Here, the river. The river is the flow, and the reflection on this river is a horse. Things are starting to pick up speed. When I talk about that sort of emotional roller coaster that I'm feeling is kind of taking place here within the Hierophant Tower and Five of Pentacles complex, things are processing at lightning speed now. Don't resist it, right? This is not comfortable emotions, whatever this is. These are not comfortable feelings. But the more that we resist it, the more we're stifling the natural process of healing that we actually wanted, right? It's coming out now. Let it come out. Let it go. Okay, I have to leave this here then. So whoever's message this is, I hope this resonates with you. If it does, please feel free to hit that like button, leave me a comment, and until next time.